Odds in favor of an event. The residents of a small town and the surrounding area are divided over the proposed construction of a sprint car racetrack in the town, as shown in the table on the right. If a newspaper reporter randomly selects a person to interview from these people, what is the probability that the person supports the racetrack? This is part A. So again, probability is the number of times an event occurs over all total outcomes, or the number of all outcomes. The event in this case is that the person supports the racetrack. So we need to find the total number of people that supports the racetrack. In order to do that, if we look at our chart, supports racetrack is the first column. So the total number of people that support the racetrack are 1,301 plus 1,702. Now we want to find the total number of people in town and in the surrounding area. So we're going to add all four of these values together. That will give us the total number of people in the small town. So we have 1,301 plus 413 plus 1,702 plus 588. If we add the numerators together, the 1,301 plus 1,702, we get 3,003. Then if we add the numbers in the denominator, we get 4,004. Now we want to reduce this fraction and write it as a simplified fraction. So to do this, you want to find two numbers that are both divisible by the top and bottom of the fraction. We can also do this by finding the greatest common divisor, and we learned how to do that in Unit 1 of the course. If we use prime factors to find the greatest common divisor, we'll see that the greatest common divisor is 1,001. So we're going to divide the top and bottom by 1,001 to reduce the fraction. 3,003 divided by 1,001 is 3. And then 4,004 divided by 1,001 is 4. So my answer for part A is 3/4. That's the probability that the person supports the racetrack. Part B. What are the odds in favor of the person supporting the racetrack? Now I want to find the odds in favor. The formula for the odds in favor is just the reciprocal of the odds against. So the odds in favor is represented by the probability of the event divided by the probability of the complement of the event. So I need to find the complement again, and the complement is just 1 minus the probability. And we found the probability in part A. So this is 1 minus 3/4. And again, the number 1 can be written as 4/4. So you just take the denominator of the second fraction and then place it over itself. And then 4/4 minus 3/4 is 4 minus 3/4, which is 1/4. And again, this is the probability of the complement. And this is the denominator of our odds formula. Now the numerator of the odds in favor is just the probability of the event. So that is 3/4. Now again, this fraction bar represents division, so I'm going to rewrite this using a division sign. I have 3/4 divided by 1/4. To divide fractions, you keep the first fraction, change the division sign to a multiplication sign, and then flip the second fraction. Once you change the division problem to a multiplication problem, then you can cancel like factors on the top and bottom. So we'll go ahead and cancel the 4's on the top and bottom, and we're left with 3 times 1 on top, which is 3, and 1 times 1 on the bottom, which is 1. Again, this is odds, so we want to write this with the word 2. And then the number to the left of the word is the numerator, which is 3, and the number to the right of the word is the denominator, which is 1. So our answer for odds in favor of the person supporting the racetrack is 3 to 1. And that's our solution to part B.